Alright, come to seated. We have to get all this angst out of you.
There is a possibility that can happen. I'm almost wishing I was all hopped up on albuterol at this point.
That's probably not helping you.
I'm not using it anymore.
Alright,
I
come
quit.
to seated, rock side to side.
I need to put the machine away.
Pay attention to which leg is in front. Make sure both sits bones are down, belly button is in, chest is open, ears over your shoulders, shoulders over your hips. If you feel okay with it, close your eyes. Inhale and exhale. As always, pay attention to your body. Modify as you need to. If it doesn't feel good, back off, don't do it. Take another inhale and exhale. Inhale your shoulders up, push them back, and take them down. One more time, inhale up, back, and down. If it's in your practice to set an intention, feel free. It can be something as simple as, I will love myself. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale up. And exhale.
Crunchy.
Inhale up.
It's like
Where are you
crunch.
crunching?
Every time I go up, my shoulders are crunching.
Last time, inhale up. And hands to heart center. Hands on your knees, just rock side to side. Make sure your belly button's still in. And when you feel like you're even, hands on your knees, just arch your back. Back, keep your shoulders down. Starting with your chin, inhale forward and come to cow. Exhale. Shoulders down. Inhale. And exhale. Last time, inhale. Sorry. And exhale. And since we're here, right shoulder towards your right knee. Go all the way around. If there's one spot that you need to stop at, feel free. I'm guessing you found it already. Just make sure both sits bones are on the floor. And when you come to the right side, pause and go the other way. And when you feel like you're even, come to center. Hands under your thighs. Bring your knees to hip width apart or larger. Inhale, exhale, drop your right knees to the right. Inhale, come to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale one more time to center, and there I go, walking forward to the right.
Sits bones like to take a walk.
Check it out how I do this. Come to center and to the left. And then come to center. Sukhasana, the other leg in front. And then hands on your knees, arch your back, seated cat, leading with your chin. Come on forward to cow. Exhale back and forward. I don't know why, but this feels better to me. Exhale back and forward. And last time back and forward. And then left shoulder towards your left knee, arch to the back. Little Bandha rolls, Kundalini rolls, depending on which lineage you're looking at. Make sure your belly button is still attached to your spine. Again, one more time, if there's a spot you feel like you need to stop, feel free. And then when you get to your left knee, go the other way.
This is my side that always
Yeah,
pops.
what's popping?
Down low. It's a vertebrae, I think. It doesn't hurt. It only pops this way. No matter which leg's out front.
One's groaning and you're popping.
Somebody popping out.
And when you're even, feel like you're even, come to center. Hands under your thighs. This time extend your legs. Check them out. Roll them. Whatever feels good. Now you're gonna kill me for this one. Right foot in front of you. Bend your left knee. At an angle like you're doing ballet. So kind of sticking out. Try to keep your foot in line with your midline.
Oh.
Option, hands up or down. Sit up straight. Belly button in. Lift that left leg. And down. Lift. And down. 4 more. My latest torture.
I know we can
down.
do it. We rock, Liz.
Yeah. 2 more times. Hold. Now bring it behind you. Take your left thumb to your left hip crease and push your left hip forward. Release what we just did. And back. One more time. Push your hip up. And release. Hands up or down, depending on how much core you guys want to do. Lift that left leg behind you and hold.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, we weren't expecting that.
You can lean, you can put your arms down, extend in front of you, and release. Ooh, I just cramped up.
That gets me right there.
Uh-huh. Other side. So, left foot by your midline. Bend your right knee, foot in line with your midline. One more time, hands on the floor. Belly button it, chest is open. Lift that right leg and down. Control here. Up and down. Up and down. 3 more times. Up and down. 2.
I feel like this is functional training.
Uh-huh. Up. Hold. Bring it back. Fingers to your right hip crease. Push your right hip forward.
oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Come on back. One more time. Oh. Got gotta release what we just did. And release, again, one more time, hands on the floor or hands up. Lift that right leg.
It's like a weird
And
doggy move.
hold. Now bring it around. Show me the bottom of your feet. And then relax. The look on your face.
It's hard to do that without counterbalancing
Yes.
back.
We can make it harder.
No, this is
Oh.
wonderful.
So to make it harder, you start leaning back.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. So try it. So let's try right foot in, left foot out.
Oh.
Just a slight lean back. Problem is people do this. You have to keep your chest open.
Like you're going into boat, kind of.
Yes, it's kind of like a Navasana. Inhale up. Makes it harder too. And down. We're only going to do 4 in this one. Down.
Because you really have to concentrate.
And up. And down. Last time. Up and hold.
I'm feeling it different on this
Yeah, it
position.
hits a different
It
muscle.
goes way down there.
Yep.
Mhm.
And release.
I thought you weren't going to let us do that.
Now, keep your foot where it's at. Fold forward. Again, it's going to hit differently in your hamstrings. You won't be able to come down as much.
Because it's like screeching in
You
the
almost
hall.
have to wait till it releases before you can come down.
I'd like to at least get to the elbows, you know.
This is what happens when I'm on YouTube.
I noticed bored over the weekend or something. I don't know. It always used to worry me when Martha would come back with stuff too.
And come on up. Hands behind you. Just push your chest towards the sky. And release. Let's switch legs. Left foot in. Right knee bent. Belly button in. Chest is open. Arms up or down. Lean back. 30 degrees or so. Engage your core, lift that right leg, and down, up, and down, up, and down, up and hold, and release, and then fold forward. Yeah, the hamstrings are like, what are you making me do?
This leg is happy. The other one was not.
This is my special leg.
Where's my leg that has the owie too? But it feels good.
Again, just a reminder to forward fold. The belly goes first. Not your chin, not your head, not your nose. And then come on up. Hands behind you. Inhale. Open your chest to the sky. If it feels good, you can tilt your head back. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. If you can't breathe, don't do it. And release. And however you want to get there, come to your hands and knees. Walk your hands forward. Bend your elbows, land your elbows, and then push your hips back. That should feel good on your arms. Mm-hmm. If you want more, maybe pushing yourself back a little bit more. Up to you. Try not to go all the way down though. Make sure your belly button is in. Inhale, come up on your fingertips. Walk your hands to the right. And then one more time, see if you can bring your head down. Walk your hands to heart, to center. Come down for an inhale. And then one more time, inhale up. Exhale to the left. Come on down. Hopefully you're feeling that on your tricep, maybe your shoulder. And come on up. Walk your hands to heart center, and now I'm going to experiment here. Make sure that your knees are at 90 degrees, that your hips are over your knees. Let's start with the left side. Plant your left elbow and then take your fist to the left side of your neck. Make sure you're perfectly perpendicular. Your neck, not your face. You are not supporting yourself with your hand. Just rest your hand on the side of your neck. Take your right arm and try threading the needle. You should hopefully feel a stretch.
Can we move our elbow or does it have to stay?
You have to be perpendicular, 90 degrees from the floor.
Oh, and then just,
Yeah, so you should feel it right here. You can start turning your head towards your elbow.
okay.
You may not feel anything. You may not. What am I doing it this way?
Oh, I feel it really in my neck.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You should feel like it can be all the way the scalings in the back.
Oh,
You can also start looking towards that left tricep, and that's when you should really feel it. The trapezius between your shoulder and your neck. You guys feeling this, or am I the only one?
Yeah, it's going along my neck.
It's like a hard spot to get to.
It's hard for me to keep my elbow at 90 degrees, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It wants to go about 65.
mm-hmm.
And I think that's part of the trick is to get that, the pressure into that shoulder. Release. Bring both hands in front of you and then rest your elbows, rest your forehead on the mat or on the block. And then other side. So right elbow to the mat, right hand by your shoulder. Take your left arm, thread underneath, and then start looking under your right tricep. It's that spot. Oh, what would this? This would be your trapezius. You can intensify this by pushing into the mat. And release. What was that? Did that mess with your shoulder more?
My shoulder said, thank you for releasing.
No. And then push yourself back to child's pose. Okay, hands overhead. Inhale, come on up. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, come up to down dog. Shoulder blades going towards your bum. Shoulder blades together. Ears by your bicep. Try not to hyperextend. Inhale, look up, step forward. Doesn't matter which leg, pick a leg. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, come on up. And hands to heart center. Inhale up. Swan dive forward. Inhale, half lift. Plant your hands, step your right foot back, warrior two. Before you come up, Check your feet. Left toes pointing towards the front of your mat. Make sure your right foot is at an angle. Belly button in. Inhale, cartwheel up to warrior two. Check your feet. Okay, I'm out. The latest thing I'm noticing is everybody's popping their right hip out. Bring yourself in alignment.
Get on your wall.
What's that?
Get on your imaginary wall.
No, it's the
Nope.
hip. People are like getting lazy and they're doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on up. Inhale, arms up, straighten that left leg. Exhale down. Inhale up. And down. One more time, inhale up. And down. Left arm under your right. You can come to prayer. You can come to eagle arms. You can hug yourself. Inhale, raise your elbows up, maybe a slight back bend. Exhale, variation of humble warrior. Maybe your left shoulder goes inside your left knee. Staying down, release your arms. Walk yourself to the middle, pivot the left foot. Wide-legged forward fold. Make sure your feet are at least parallel. You can also have the heels kind of out. Inhale, half lift. Turn your right foot towards the back of the mat. Cut that left foot. Inhale, come on up. Cartwheel, warrior two. Check your alignment, check your foot, especially your back foot, missing it. Yep, there you go. Inhale, straighten your legs up, arms up. If it feels good, you can look up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And down. One more time, inhale up. And down. This time, left arm under the right. Hug yourself, come into prayer. Any variation thereof. You can even have the backs of your hands together. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, humble warrior. Maybe the shoulder comes inside the right knee. Staying down, release your hands. Walk your hands to the center, pivot that left foot. One more time, wide-legged forward fold. Lean your hips back, right, not forward. There you go. Inhale, come on up. Place your right hand under your chest, left hand behind your back. Take your left shoulder towards the sky. Try to keep your pelvis stable. You can stay here. You can extend that left arm. You can bind, maybe you find your right thigh. And release. Keeping the left arm where it's at. See if you can grab your right leg with your left. And then look towards your right shoulder. This should also help open the back. And release. Replace your right hand with your left. Keeping the belly button in. Arm on your pelvis. Make sure you're even. Inhale, right shoulder to the sky. Option to keep the hand on your back. Straighten the arm. Maybe find your left thigh. And release. Keep your left hand where it's at. Maybe you can grab your left leg with your right arm. Anywhere, maybe your thigh, anywhere but your knee. And release. Inhale, come on up halfway. Exhale, left arm anywhere on your right leg. Another twist. You can stay here or thread your right arm under your left. Maybe you look underneath. I'm turning you guys into pretzels today.
Pretty much.
Release that right arm. Release the left arm. Inhale. One more time. Come on up. And then this time, right hand to your left knee.
It's Twister!
It's Twister. This is Nicole's move. And then thread under your right arm. And release your hands. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, walk your hands to the left. Pivot all feet, all 10 toes forward. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, come on up. And exhale. One more time, inhale up. And hands to heart center. Hands behind your back. Bring your shoulder blades together. See if you can bring your elbows as close as they can. Generous bend to both knees. Inhale, really suck your belly button in. Push your hips out and just a slight lean back. And release. Inhale. You can stay here with your hands behind your back. You can, what am I trying to say? Put your hands like you have back pockets, right on your bum. Inhale, belly button in. Think about a front extension. Make sure your knees are bent. Maybe you can come down a little bit more. And come on up. Option. Arms can go down even more. You can, if you want, grab your elbows behind you, or you can come to reverse prayer if your shoulders will allow it. Inhale, belly button in one more time. Thrust your pelvis forward. Extend your upper chest. Maybe you can come down a little bit more. While you're here, if you're okay, you can stay here or let go of one hand, grab the back of the thigh, other arm can come up and over. It's a variation on a camel. Hands to your heart center. Come on up. Other side. One more time. Hands, hips, butt, down, elbows, reverse prayer. I cannot emphasize enough. Think of a back bend as your front opening rather than scrunching. So inhale, get really tall so that you have the room. You give yourself the room to open up. Belly button in, and then come on back. Only as your body will allow you. Again, option to stay here, right arm or whichever arm you didn't use behind that thigh, and the opposite arm come on up and behind you. And release. heart center. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, back. One more time. Right foot behind you, warrior two. So before you come up, check your placement, check your foundation. Belly button is in. Cartwheel up. One more time, inhale, arms up, straighten that left leg. The option to start looking towards your hands if it feels good, and down. Inhale up. And down. One more time, inhale up. And down. This time, inhale up, straighten that left leg, and then come back to reverse triangle. Exhale, warrior two. One more time, reverse triangle. And warrior two. One more time, hands to your heart center. You can hug yourself. It should be left arm underneath. You can come to eagle arms. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, humber warrior. This time, release your arms. Take your left hand diagonally from your left little toe. Hop, skip, jump. You can use your block. Come on up to half moon. Shoulders are stacked. Torso is facing the side of your mat. That foot in the air is flexed.
I can't balance today.
Did you have too much to drink? Right hand down. Right foot down. Walk yourself to the middle. Walk yourself all the way to the back. Warrior two stance. Inhale, cartwheel up. Inhale, arms up. Straighten that right leg. And down. Inhale up. And down. One more time, inhale up. And down. This time, inhale up to reverse warrior. And down. Two more times, reverse. Reverse triangle, I should say, not reverse warrior. And down. Last time, reverse triangle. Warrior two. Left, right arm under the left. Hug yourself, prayer. Back with your hands together, or eagle arms. Inhale your elbows up a little bit, and then come down, humble warrior. Release your arms. Take your right hand diagonally from your right foot, right little toe. Hop, skip, jump, floating, or not floating, but half moon. Block. Back foot flexed, shoulders stacked, front body's facing the side of your mat. Left arm down, left foot by the right. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time, inhale up. Hands to heart center. Inhale up. Exhale, open up, goddess. It's the look on your faces was like, what?
Like, where did that come from?
corners of your mat. You should be able to see your big toe inside your knees. Try not to duck butt, but really pull the belly button into the spine, and that will take care of your back. Inhale one more time, up. 5-point star. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Am I giving you enough heart openers here? One more time. Open. And exhale. Just stay here. Okay, option. If you want to work harder, lift up one heel. Maybe switch to the other heel. If you want more, lift both heels. Here's your challenge, keeping both heels up. If you're there, just straighten up. And drop your heels. Don't do that. Come on back down. Hands to heart center. And just because it's fun, jump your feet together. Inhale up. Forward. Inhale, half lift. Bend your knees, lift your heels. Come on down. You can stay here or test your balance. Hands to heart center. And there's no graceful way to do this. Come on down. Shake your legs out. Okay. Take your right foot under your left. Make sure your both sits bones are on the floor before you take the progression. If the right knee is bugging you, just keep your right leg straightened out. Your left foot can stay here, or if both your sits bones are on the floor, maybe you can bring it over. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale, bring it in outside your left knee. Inhale, get really tall. And if you need to, get the meat out of the way so you can twist a little bit further. Think about your left ribs are going towards the back. And literally my C-section gut is in the way.
The price for children.
Yes. Especially back then. They don't do the procedure the same now.
You get a bikini thing.
No, they don't cut through the muscle anymore.
That's way better.
Inhale, release. Come to an open twist. You can stay here or left hand around your left heel. You can stay here or show me the bottom of your left foot. You can stay here or you can lift that right arm up. You can even open up your hip. You can bind, just stay sitting up. Try not to slouch. Look at you. Bend that left knee. Bring this right foot again to midline. We're going back to where we started. Let's see if there's a difference. Come into this, it's actually an arabesque position from ballet. Inhale, get tall, and then leading with your belly button, see how much further you can come down. My hamstrings are not complaining as much.
That's a truth.
before you move that leg, shake it out. And then straighten both legs out. And then left foot under your right. Right foot outside your left shin. If your sits bones are both down, you can progress and bring it over your left thigh. Option to keep the left leg extended if it's bothering you. Inhale your left arm up and twist to the right. Take your tricep to the outside of your right knee. Think about right ribs going towards the back. And the reason I say that, think about leading with your torso and not your head or your chin, so that it's a true twist and you're not cranking your neck. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yes.
Inhale, come to center, open twist. In the open twist, make sure your big toe's touching the floor. You can stay here, or right hand to your right heel. You can show me the bottom of your right foot. You can open up. Left arm can stay on the floor to support yourself, challenge your balance. Left arm up, you can even bind. I'm proud of you guys.
Thank you.
Bend that knee, bring it in front of you, adjust this left leg so it's out a little bit more. Inhale, get tall, and then fold forward. See this side. Oh yeah, this side's much happier than earlier. And whenever you feel like you're even, come on up. Straighten your legs. Come to Dandasana. Get the meat out of the way, internally rotate your thighs. Inhale your arms out. Exhale, arms parallel. The Shelly move. Come on back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Halfway hold. Keep your legs down. Use your core. 6, 7. Hold. 8, 9. Control. Come on down. Take an inhale. Come to happy baby.